So today we're going to work on refurbishing some small pieces of furniture. So the first tip you want to know is, I do this in my kitchen because the kitchen counter is the right height. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your jewelry off, okay? Particularly your rings. You can leave your watch on and any necklace and earrings, of course, but you want to remove your rings. So in your kitchen, you should always have a safe spot for your rings. Okay, mine is over here. I'm going to show you where mine is. You want to have it where no one else will ever bump your rings. Okay, so mine, I have this, on top of my microwave, I have this little tray. And in this little tray, I have a dish. Okay, and I'm going to put my jewelry in there so it's safe. So that way, no one will ever bump it. They won't actually get in the trash or the garbage disposal. It'll always be safe. So I have 3 of these little magazine racks. We're going to go ahead and refurbish them today. So what I've done is it kind of sounds funny, but if you have a handheld shower in your shower, take these in there and hose them off with your handheld shower. You're going to be refurbishing them anyway. They're really dry. They're going to be doing a lot of things. So once they've done that, then you want to make sure that they're clean, okay? Because sometimes that just gets the first layer of dirt off. So this one, I've ran through the shower. I've ran through the shower. I have taken some wipes and I've wiped it all down. So I've gotten all the dust off of it. So now it's time to refurbish this. So this one doesn't need a lot. So what you want to do is, one, you want to always protect your kitchen counter or the area that you're working. I have these old bath towels. So I'm going to put this on my kitchen counter. Because we're going to be working with stain, and it can actually stain your items, including your clothes and such. Okay, so I use Howard's. I really like Howard's. They have different colors, and then I usually use something that I'm going to set the Howard's in just so I won't accidentally bump it over. Okay, and then I like just a towel or washcloth, and then you're going to want to also protect your hands. I usually put one glove on because I'm usually really careful about not getting stuff on both hands. So what we're going to want to do is I'm going to do this one at the top here. So you're going to pour just a little Howard. So take your lid off of your Howard's, and it's got different colors. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just pour some on the rag. And then remembering to keep it in your case so you don't accidentally hit it upside down, knock it over. Okay, and then you're just going to rub this in all your surfaces. And you want to be careful, particularly when you're refurnishing something that's older, because there might be some little splinters. And so that's why you want to have your rag thick enough that those splinters not going to come through on you. The nice thing about Howard's is you don't have to rub it off. Okay, so I'm going to go do all the top surfaces. So there's these little top places here in where the magazine goes. Remember to pour it over your towel so you don't get it spilled. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do these side surfaces. And you can hold down here with your ungloved hand because there's nothing on there yet. Okay, and you want to be consistent with what you're doing. So I'm going to move this actually over here. Because if I did one side and not the other, I might get confused about where I've already done. I'm really nervous about that being there on the floor because I don't want to spill it on my carpet. Okay. Now I'm going to do the sides. The outside side. And if you see a little spot on the top that someplace you've already done, you can go ahead and touch that back up as well. Go ahead and do this side here. Okay, so now all the outsides are done except for where the magazine racks are. I'm going to move it actually on the counter so I won't have to bend over quite so far. So we're going to go ahead and get some more on here. And then we're going to go ahead and do this inside area here. I'm going to do this outside area here. This piece really doesn't need very much work. It was really dirty and it took a lot of cleaning off in the shower. And then I cleaned it off with some sanitation wipes as well. But from that point on, it was really pretty clean. As you can see, I'll add a little bit more here. As you can see, this piece is really done. Okay, so I'm gonna set it aside. You can see that there's a lot of extra oils on here, and we're just gonna let those kind of soak in, and then we'll wipe them off with a paper towel later. So you can see these ones, this particular one is really kind of stained up. It looks really bad. So again, we're gonna start with our Howards. And spots that have, like here where we could see the ring from the glass. We're going to rub on a little extra. It already doesn't look like the same piece of furniture, does it? So you can see like this mark and such that are here. I'd replace these buttons. These just pop in, and you can get those at Walmart. Even has them. I got mine at Home Depot. But you just want to work this in. And then because I did these plugs, I want to get an extra amount on the plugs because the plugs haven't been stained. Like this plug here had been stained before, but these three others are replacements. And they haven't gotten, this can's almost empty. I had a little too much, so I'm going to do this side really quick. So this is what that plug looks like since I just knocked one out. And they just cover up the screws that hold the piece together. And if you see where it starts to dry, you want to go ahead and put some more on. Oh, I see here some gum I didn't finish cleaning off. So safety razors are really nice to get any previous stain drops. If somebody tried to refurnish it, got all those runs on it. Get like that gum. It's like, okay, this chop piece I can see is looking kind of dry. It's absorbing all this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put another layer on it. This piece of furniture is really pretty damaged, but this is much easier than doing it, sanding down and doing a whole refinishing work. This is going to be nice. Now, it's, if this was a dresser or something that's going to get a lot of wear, you wouldn't want to do this. This is just for smaller pieces. I'm going to do the inside. And you definitely want to get in the corners where the dust is. Otherwise, it's really noticeable later. And you just want to get some dowels. Just kind of wrap your towel around those, making sure you've got stain or Howards on both of those. Or on both sides of the towel. And you see where I had some runs. You want to keep that cleaned up. You don't want to have runs on your product. So now I've got just the inside to do. So you can decide how it's going to. I was thinking I'd lay this down, but this is not going to work. So I'm actually going to put this on this other piece of furniture. I'm going to do the bottom first around all these Whoa. Remember to use kind of like your fingernail to get those edges where the dust is going to stay. Okay, so we think we got it all, so we're going to go ahead and stand it back up. You can use your cloth hand to stand it up. Okay, and it looks like I didn't get some area in here, so I'm going to get some more. So you want to kind of keep turning your piece because you're going to think, oh, I got it all, and then you're going to realize, oh, maybe I missed this spot. It's really dry at the bottom here. I'm going to put a little bit more on here. And I've got a lot on my rag now. Oops, that's this one piece. I may have to put a little glue on it. You don't usually want to glue these in because if you ever need to tighten it, then they're glued in. Okay, we're just going to let this piece dry. So after it's dried, if there's some spot that looks tacky or looks like there's too much excess on it, or it's not dry, and it doesn't have, the wood's still dry. So you'll either add some more Howards on it, or maybe just take a paper towel and wipe it down. Remember to wear gloves because it is going to stain your hands. I hope you enjoyed our small furniture refinishing today. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, and definitely share this with your friends. Thank you for sharing the Wonder About Us and watching us today.